everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Soul Talk with Cash. This is where we take control of our thoughts and tailor them to make lasting positive impacts on our lives. Today, I want to share with you about a topic that is very important, and that is about motivation. Do not wait on someone to get you motivated. Do it yourself. Get motivated by taking actions beneficial to your goals. Motivation is really what are those reasons or reason that cause you to take action. What is that driving force behind you doing something that you really need to do? You have to know what your why is. Is your why strong enough to drive you to take action? Is your why strong enough to keep you on that path of being motivated and you are getting your goals accomplished and you're keeping on sticking to that path until you achieve what you desire? You have to know your whys. When I was younger, I grew up in a community where a lot of young ladies were getting pregnant as teenagers. They were dropping out of school, and I knew that that wasn't what I wanted for myself, and I wanted to advance, and I wanted to finish high school. I wanted to go to university. I wanted to get my degree. That was my goal. That's what my mindset was. I didn't want to become that girl who dropped out of school and having to take care of a young child. That was my vision for my life. I wanted my life to go in a direction where when I was ready, when I was married, I wanted to start a family. I wanted a stable, secure home. I had to put those things in place to help me to get towards that goal. I didn't have money saved up in the bank. I didn't have investments. My parents didn't have that education plan for me. But I knew that I needed to go to college. And so throughout high school, my mindset, my goal, my vision was to get to university, to complete and to get my degree program. And when I applied to university and I got that acceptance, I didn't go there with a lot of money either. I packed my suitcase and I went up by faith, and I was willing to work and study through my university years so I could accomplish what I needed, and that was having my degree. When I went there, I had to go to the finance department. My parents accompanied me, and the advice was that I should probably work 1 year and then I could apply for the program that I was doing. I didn't want that one bit, because I didn't want to be detracted or to be deterred from my goal. And I knew that even if I worked 1 year just coming out of high school, what type of job would I get that would enable me to save up enough money to pay 1 year tuition? And I told them that no, I do not want to do that. I want to work on campus and I want to study. I want to do my schooling. I cannot work 1 year and then start. And without even the first semester cleared or paid off, I worked with them and we decided that, hey, we're gonna have a payment plan. I'm gonna work and study, and this is the amount that I would put up for school. And he agreed, and I started school. It was a 4-year program, and I worked and studied every year. Well, I know what it means to not have funds to get through my education. I know what it means to face embarrassment, so to speak. I know what it means to go every time into finance department and to speak with a representative there and to tell them that, hey, even though my fees aren't cleared for this semester, I want to do my exams, and this is what I was willing to do. And that's what brought me through. One of that song that kept me on that path to accomplishing what I needed. And even when I faced difficulties or challenging times, I remember that song by Mary Mary. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where you've brought me from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, but I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. And that was the song that helped me along the way. But in addition to that, I had to be willing to work those extra hours after classes. I was willing to study and to make sure that I couldn't afford to fail exams because I had to find the funds and my parents to assist me to go through university. Several years now have passed since that, but I thought it important to share with you that when you have a goal in mind, you have to be willing to put those plans in place. And that's where I talk about knowing your why. My why was strong enough that I did not want to end up like a statistic, a teenage mom. And teenage moms can go back to school and can achieve those goals that they want. They must be willing to, okay, analyze the situation and understand that this is my goal. Even though I have now a young child to take care of, then these are the plans that I need to put in place. After you know your why, you must be clear about your goal. Be clear about your vision. Where do you see yourself? And what is this goal that I want? Set specific targets about those goals. When you know those goals and you have the targets in place, you have to fix it in your mind. Fix it in your mind, because when we believe something, almost nothing can change our belief system. We have to be the one to fix our beliefs and our mindset and change our mindset, and that will enable us to accomplish what we want. When you are fixed on your goals, when you have a clear, proper mindset, then no one can deter you. You will not self-sabotage. After you fix that in your mind, then you can go ahead and start implementing. You can start acting, because faith without works is dead. If you have all the faith in the world and you're not willing to take actions towards those goals, then it's not going to amount to anything. So you have to put aside the procrastination and start taking actions. When you take actions, and the more actions you take that are closer and that are correlating with your goals and your vision, then you build up this momentum, and the momentum will keep you going. When you get going, almost nothing is going to stop you. You'll keep on going on that momentum. There is knowing your why. There is being clear and specific about your goals. You also have to fix it in your mind, know your vision, be clear about that, and you must be willing to take action. Now, I want to share with you 5 subsections under this: getting motivated and having that drive to get the results that you need and accomplishing your goals. And these are the plan, do, check, act. And I want to add one more, and that is to reassess. The plan, do, check, act cycle is this procedure or cycle that is well known in quality systems, and persons who are going to implement a change, or persons who are going to develop different procedures and processes to implement a change or for improving their system, they tend to use this plan, do, check, act cycle. Now, the first part is about planning, having that strategy, studying, researching, putting the goals in place, the projection in place that will get you closer towards meeting the goal or the desired outcome or the desired improvement. And that planning phase, I'm applying this principle of the plan, do, check, act to getting motivated and getting that desired outcome, achieving your goal. I will put the link in the description below if you're interested to go and check it out. So plan, put the plan in place, and the steps about how you will get to your goal. Also, the doing. The doing, this is this mini trial. This is where you are executing those plans that you've put in place. This is where you're taking all those actions, but on a smaller scale, because you're testing out the plan to see how it will work for you. And you will determine how long you will take to have this trial phase. When you do this, then you check it. The check-in process is assessing the trial and to see how well it works for you, to see what you need to tweak, to see what you need to improve, and to make those necessary changes and implementing those changes and to improve the system or the set of plans that you've outlined and to improve the way how you've carried out this mini plan or this mini trial. And when you get all those information, then this cycle is saying it's time to act. This is where you go full blown now into the process and you start doing everything that you have checked out and analyzed and see that it have worked. And this is where you put everything in place and you start doing and you keep on doing. And the more you keep on doing that is the more you will understand the processes, the more you will know about it, and you will even learn as you keep on going. The final step that I want to add to this is to reassess, because sometimes you can have all this plan, do, check, act, system, cycle in place, and years go by and you don't take the time to go over and to see how well it's been working. And this reassessing step is where from time to time you have a schedule where you will check the overall system and you will see how well the system is working. You will see how effective the system is. And if it is that there's something that needs to change, you can go over and start the entire cycle again. Even with these videos that I'm making right now, I am a mom of 2 children. My husband, we are very busy. We have busy lives, and I do have a full-time job. I have to set time to make sure I spend enough time with my family, my children. My older daughter is in prep school and she needs time and attention, and I have to set time to ensure I go over those homeworks and her projects, her studying. I also have my toddler, that's a different stage, and I have all of those to do, and I have to prepare to make sure that I give you valuable, meaningful content. And then the setup and the implementation of what I have planned. And so I have put in a schedule now where I plan for the entire week, and therefore I can see everything that I have to do for the week. I can see it clearly, and I allocate different times for different activities, and I am in the doing phase right now, that mini trial, to see how well my schedule will work for me. So I may give you an update at another time, but that's where I'm at right now. But I had to take action, and I realized that I need to do all these things and get them going. Those are some of the tips that I wanted to share with you about how to get motivated and keep on going, and not waiting for someone to motivate you, but doing it yourself. Put aside the procrastination and get what you need to do done. Having your clear vision, having your goals, set your targeted goals and keep them going. Remember, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click that notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be the first to know. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.